All right. What is up? Welcome back to another stream. My name is JT Moo. Should pop up Skyrim in just a minute to make sure. All right. Sorry I'm running a few minutes late. Right when I was about to hop on, my kiddo woke up and I wanted to help my wife put him back to bed. So we are getting started. Hey, Cam, how you doing? We are getting started with Skyrim. I have never played before with one exception. I bought the game, I loaded it up, I took the wagon ride, and I ended up getting off for whatever reason. I don't recall, and I just never ended up getting back on. So I'm finally setting down to go ahead and do a full playthrough of Skyrim. I've seen a ton of content. It looks incredible. A lot of friends have played it. Just never connected with it. Always missed connection for whatever reason, one reason or another. But we're getting started. Of course, we're going to jump right into prayer real quick. We're going to jump the stream off with a prayer. So, Father God, thank you for this time to sit down. Thank you for allowing me to settle my little baby boy as well, Father. I just pray that you bless this time, allow us to indulge in just a little hobby, just a little gaming, Father God, and just to have a positive and encouraging atmosphere around us. It is in your Son's holy name we pray. Amen. All right. First things first, we're going to go ahead and get a new game going. I am going to have to set up the cyborg. As you can see over here on the right side of the screen, it is all empty. There's nothing. So we shall see what's happening. I keep like muting. I don't know, Kim. I'm sorry. Has it gotten any better? It's showing that everything's fine over here. What's up, Van Z? How you doing? Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna try to pay a little attention, but I'll definitely try to keep in contact to... Okay, so yeah. I don't like that. I won't be able to tab off over here. But I'm gonna have to set up... the cyborg with all the keybinds here once we... Okay, let me do it right now so I can pay attention. Controls. The question is... Okay. Control. We got WSD down, that's fine. Left hand, right hand, easy. Activate. Let me do that. Okay. Alright, so activate is E. So we'll just make that E. Nope, clear. Alright, you'll see me setting up some cyborg stuff here. You'll see it on the right beneath the camera. So I just need to ready sheath. We'll do that the same as regular reload button. Okay. Activate character menu. That's a weird sprint button, but we're going to do it. Okay, so sprint is going to be Alt. And then... I'm pretty sure... Let me just swap it over to backup 6. Tap. Escape. Okay, so... Skyrim. I think I'm going to do... Where'd it go? Character menus tab. We'll do it there for now. And then swap point of view. We'll do F there. Shout power. I don't know what that means, so we'll just throw it there for now. Sneak is going to be control. So we'll put, I'm pretty sure that there. We'll put jump there. Just setting a few things up. Run. Toggle sprint. Is that the difference? What did I just see? Sprint, run. I guess there's a difference. Okay, so we'll put shift there, and then we'll do alt. Nope. Alt there. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to chat. See if you guys toggle always run caps favorites. All right, so I feel like we can get some of this stuff. Alright, so toggle inventory, toggle quick magic, will be P, inventory, toggle stats, system tab, that's fine. We'll put escape there. What did I want to do? Wait, I don't know what that is. Journal, we'll put journal there. Nope. Sorry, I just did. I'm not able to adjust it. I would have done all the stuff right before getting on, but. Golly. Okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see if that gives us what we need for now. We'll see if that kind of clears up. what we're needing to do. Okay, so back. Pay attention to what's happening. Actually, one thing real quick. All right. Messaging the wife.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Yep.
You were trying to cross the border, right?
Sure.
Right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they'd have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with you?
That's really rude of you, sir.
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. What if they captured you? Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Might have to address the sensitivity, huh? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Mara, Debella, Kinnarev, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him.
All right, just gonna start talking. See what's happening. So Catherine can double check the audio. Catherine's my wifey. Someone said something about me being muting, like being muted or something like that over and over. So just want to make sure. Want to make sure we're not having so many. I mean, it shows everything's fine over here on my side.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vila is
Helgen?
still making that mead with Gunnar. Very sweet. Funny.
Jay's journal, right?
When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Yes, Papa.
Out of the cart. Prove it.
Well, she's got an attitude.
Why do you think? End of the line.
Hey, you almost ran into the cart.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
He did the splits a little bit.
You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Let's see. Yeah, it was. That's a very creepy looking dude. Also him. Even more so him. All right, I guess a resident well suited for treacherous swamps with their Black Marsh homeland was diseases. Okay. Dunmer in the homeland of Morrowind. Dark elves are noted for their stealth and magic skills. They are naturally resistant to fire and can call upon their ancestors' wrath to surround themselves with fire. Okay. Also known as Altmer in their homeland of Summerrest Isle. The high elves are the most strongly gifted in the arcane arts of their races. This is they're skilled in combat and magic. Anywhere gold coins might be found. Imperials always can find more. Resistance Coleman Town as warriors. One of them's Will Wheaton. Who's Will Wheaton? Oh, is that Will Wheaton, Catherine? Rush combat. I don't know who do I want to be here. I guess we're gonna keep it simple for our first ever playthrough. Well, okay, so let's see. It won't go back for me though. That's very unfortunate. I can't go back. I can't click back anywhere. Okay, I found a button, even though it's not right there. Okay, so we've got the race. Body. We're gonna be male. All right. Facial hair. Yeah, of course I picked the bald guy, Catherine. I'm practically there. Thanks, thank you, baby. Ooh. Love you too.
Picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain.
Yikes.
Sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Hellwood call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Okay, I'm glad nothing's going actually wrong then.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Good, I'm glad.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Nern. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Oh, I thought, okay, that bow, it's a bow, not a tail. Yikes. He said he hadn't got all mortared.
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
All right, there's something going down.
Next, prisoner!
To the block, prisoner.
Morted. Did I? Oh, I don't know what I said, Catherine. Just for a quick second. Because I'm going to minimize that for now. Have this open so I can see. And we're back. Oh, that's the noise.
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
We'll have to play it back. Let me out of here. Oh, am I stunned?
Yarn, look. What is that thing?
It said shift was run, right?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now.
Up through the tower. Let's go.
Tell me what to do. I'm doing it.
Let's go.
Dragon brings down the whole tower.
Just need to.
Oh! 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 Then why are they saying go up? Can I go? I can? Oh, this way?
Go. We'll follow when we can.
Okay, dope. I'm in a building that. Do I go down? Do I go this way?
You need to get over here. Now! That boy. You're doing great. Turo! God! Everyone get back!
Why am I following him?
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
Yeah, please.
Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna make sure things are open where I can see chat at all times, because... Okay, moving on. Let's go. I don't understand why that slowed me down. It said it was running. But we can sprint this way, though.
Close to the wall.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What wall is he talking about? This wall.
Follow me.
I don't want to die. Oh, the casting. Can we go, please? I feel like we just did a big old circle. No? Maybe not?
You damn traitor. Out of my way.
We're escaping, Hathor. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that ready.
Alright, y'all can argue about this at another time. Oh, poor dude. Yikes. Oh, God. Okay, they ran away.
Come on. We need
Enter the
to
key.
inside. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us of the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Please. Thank
There
you.
you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. To see if I can find something for these burns. You better get some gear. See if one of these.
Alright. Tab to access your inventory. Items. All.
Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Your stamina is low, which may prevent you from sprinting or using power attacks. Drink a potion and wait for it to cover. Oh, stamina bottom right. Okay, dope. Okay, let me pause for a second because I want to see what it was talking about. Gameplay. Settings. Controls would be where I need to go. Sprint is alt, but okay, so sprint is alt. Then what is shift? Shift is run. That doesn't make sense. Is it a toggle or something? Because control was sneak. That doesn't make sense. That's fine. We'll learn these things. We'll learn these things through time. Alright. We'll pull these back open. Those are going to take priority. Back on game. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Alright, alright. What's happening?
Come on, this way.
Kind of like the first person. A little bit better. Yeah, it says sprint, but this is what happens when I press it. That doesn't make any sense.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Let's hold up now. We only want to. If you want to die, then so.
Attaboy! He came flying out of left field, right field, I guess. I'm good with it. Alright, thanks, Tino. I've never played it before, man. I took the wagon ride and never played again. There was some reason I had to get off, so... That guy could fight. Alright. Yeah, we're way beyond blocking. I've got that. Also, maybe you know, I don't know, but whenever I press shift, it doesn't run. I know this is sprint, but it's not actually running, it's actually walking. Oh, no. Okay, that solves that problem. Guess we're going this way?
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen. Now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Can't hide from me.
Alright.
That's it. What you got? Guards.
Oh, I'm out of stamina. Alright. Oh. I don't know how much I can carry.
I know.
Nope, I don't mean to keep doing that.
Potions.
I loot everything, so I guess we're gonna find out what that looks like, huh? Items, weapons. Okay, so carry weight's down at the bottom. Nice. I'm gonna go with the battle axe right now. I'm gonna roll with the battle axe. Apparel. Armor rating. For gauntlets. I guess better than that. Okay. Imperial light boots maybe. Yeah, that's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. Okay. Keys. Okay. Nope. Is there stuff in here I can loot? What is that? I like it. So how would I... Potions. Oh, did I just use that? Oh, that's whack. Yup, sure did. Alright, we're learning. Don't know what all that's about. Okay, can't break boxes. Can't climb that. Is that a potion right there? Yeah. Tankard. Bucket. Gotta loot stuff, man. We're gonna miss that. All the important stuff, right? I got a rabbit leg. I don't know what all I should be grabbing in here. Oh, I got another potion of healing. Nice.
Done then? This
Yes, I'm done. Back off me.
over here.
Is that a bad guy? I don't know. I'm assuming just a Stormcloaks. My first finishing move. Nice.
Fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
Don't know how I did it.
A dragon.
Alright, the Book of Dragonborn. The year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His First Majesty, or His Majesty, Delagius the Fourth. Turn pages. Okay, any people who have heard the term Dragonborn, we are of course ruled by the Dragonborn Emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts, and in this book I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the covenant of Akatosh when the blessed Saint Alessia was given the amulet of rings, and the dragon fires in the temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Alessia with his blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies. The Daedra, loving Aelides, those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood, became known as simply more as the Dragonborn. Open that gad you see there, the bag. Okay, I'll look for the bag in just 1 second. Okay, there's a bag in the cells. The connection with the rulers of the empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the amulet of rings and the light of dragon fires and light the dragon fires. All the legitimate rulers of the empires have been dragonborn. The emperors and the empresses of the first Cyrodilic Empire, founded by Alessia, Rimmon, Cyrodil, and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to the current emperor, His Majesty Delagius Septim the Fourth. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborns has been obscured and largely forgotten by all the scholars, and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos, who was Tiber Septim. Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity, but being the blessing of Akatosh himself. It is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was the doing the sign of the blessing Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both and neither, a divine mystery. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not at all related. There is also no evidence that the Rimmon Cyrodil was descended from Alessia, though there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Rimmon and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Cavalry, Crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for the Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass read the books on the shelves that are level 50. They level you up. Nice. Okay. bear this, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Ribbon Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as emperor, although Rimmon himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of, this is a long book, Tamriel. Whether they could be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are 2 or more potential Dragonborn at any time. The current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interim between Ribbon's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those they believed were or might be Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. And these days, when dragons are a distant memory, we forget that in the early days, being Dragonborn meant having some dragon blood. Some scholars believe that that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Rimmon Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard. Again, the connection to the dragons, the direct predecessor to the Blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is often said to originate in the Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens have been fulfilled and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. Yes, it seriously is a long book, Catherine. Good night. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the third blessed fell and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne, and when the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. Okay. Whew. Oh, you said the bag on the shelves in here. Oh, there's a book on the shelf. And then there's something in the bag. Okay. A brief history of the Empire Part 2. All right, we're still reading. Volume 1 of this series describes in brief the lives of the first 8 emperors of Septim dynasty, beginning with the glorious Tiber Septim and ending with the great-great-great-great-grandniece Rentira. The second, Rentira's murder in Glenpoint while in captivity is considered by some to be the end of the pure strain of Septim blood in the imperial family. Certainly it marks the end of something significant. Uriel III not only proclaimed himself Emperor of Tamriel, but also Uriel Septim III, taking the eminent surname as a title. In truth, his surname was Montiarco from his father's line. In time, Uriel III was deposed and his crimes reviled, but the tradition of taking the name Septim as title for the Emperor of Tamriel did not die with him. For 6 years, the War of the Red Diamond, which takes its name from the Septim family's house badge, or a famous badge, Septim family's famous badge, tore the empire apart. The combatants were the 3 surviving children of Pelagius, the second, Potema, Sepphoris, and Magnus, and their various offspring. Potema, of course, supported her son Uriel III and had combined support of all the Skyrim and northern Morrowind with the efforts of Sepphoris and Magnus. However, the province of High Rock turned coat. The provinces of Hammerfell, Somerset Isle, Valenwood, Elsewhere, and Blackmarsh were divided into their loyalty, but most kings supported Sepphoris and Magnus. In 3 E2 127, Uriel III was captured at the Battle of Ishidog in Hammerfell. En route to his trial in the imperial city, a mob overtook his prisoner's carriage and burned him alive within it. His captor and his uncle continued on to the imperial city, and by common acclaim was proclaimed Sepphoris I, the Emperor of Tamriel. Sepphoris' reign was marked by nothing but war. By all accounts, he was a kind and intelligent man, but what Tamriel needed was a great warrior, and he fortunately was that. It took an additional 10 years of constant warfare for him to defeat his sister Potema, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude, who died in the siege of her city-state in the year 137. Sepphoris survived his sister by only 3 years. He never had time during the war years to marry, so it was his brother, the 4th child of Pelagius II, who assumed the throne. There's a lot of pages in these books. The Emperor Magnus was already elderly when he took up the imperial diadem, and the business of punishing the traitorous kings of the War of the Red Diamonds drained much of his remaining strength. Legend accuses Magnus, son of an heir, Pelagius III, of patricide, but that seems highly unlikely for no other reason than that Pelagius was king of Solitude following the death of Potema and seldom visited the imperial city. I'm reading, so here's the important things. I know I'm reading on and on and on. I'm sorry. It's very important for me because I've reached a stage with gaming now. When I play stuff, I really want to kind of understand the lore of it. I am by no means saying I am going to remember all of this or what we just previously read, but at least maybe if we come across something that leads back to it, I've got some understanding of what's going on. But sometimes called the Pelagius the Mad, was proclaimed emperor in the 145th year of the Third Era. Almost from the start, his eccentricities of behavior were noted at court. He embarrassed dignitaries, offended his vassal kings, and on one occasion marked the end of the imperial grand ball by attempting to hang himself. His long-suffering wife was finally awarded the regency of Tamriel, and Pelagius III was sent to a series of healing institutions and asylums until his death in 153 at the age of 34. The Empress Regent of Tamriel was proclaimed Empress Retiria the first upon the death of her husband. Some who do not mark the end of the Septium bloodline. With the death of Rentira the second, consider the ascendancy of the dark elf woman the true mark of its decline. For her defenders, on the other hand, assert that although Rotaria was not descended from Tiber, the son of she had with Pelagius son was, so the imperial chain did continue. Despite racist assertions to the contrary, Rotaria's 46-year reign was one of the most celebrated in Tamriel's history. Uncomfortable in the imperial city, Rotaria traveled extensively throughout the empire, such as no emperor had ever since Tiber's day. She repaired much of the damage that previous emperors' broken alliances and bungled diplomacy created. The people of Tamriel came to love their empress far more than nobility did. Rotaria's death in a minor skirmish in Black Marsh is a favorite subject of conspiracy-minded historians. The sage Montelius' discovery, for instance, of a disenfranchised branch of the Septim family and their involvement with the skirmish was a revelation indeed. When Cassander assumed the throne upon the death of his mother, he was already middle-aged, only half-elven. He aged like Breton. In fact, he had left the rule of Wayrest to his half-brother Uriel due to poor health. Nevertheless, as the only true blood relation to Pelagius and thus Tiber, he was pressed into accepting the throne. To no one's surprise, the emperor Cassander's reign did not last long. In 2 years, he joined his predecessors in eternal slumber. Uriel Lariat, Cassander's half-brother and the child of Rotira I and her imperial consort, Galavir Lariat, after the death of Pelagius III, left the kingdom of Wayrest to reign as Uriel IV. Legally, Uriel IV was a septim. Cassander had adopted him into the royal family when he had become king of Wayrest. Nevertheless, to the council and to the people of Tamriel, he was a bastard child of Rotaria. Uriel did not possess the dynamism of his mother, and his long 43-year reign was hotbed of sedition. Uriel IV's story is told in the 3rd volume of this story. Okay. Whew.
Some odd noise is coming from over.
Sheesh. All right, you said the bag. The bag right here, I assume. Let me get there. Lockpick, nice.
Have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me?
I don't need to unlock these.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago.
Use mouse to rotate the lockpick, then W to rotate the lock. The closer the pick is to the correct position, the more the lock will rotate. Oh, oh.
Sure. Take all my things.
There's a...
Please.
There. He naked. There's another book. Do we read it? Do we read it? Spell tone. Read that book. Okay. Oh, so is that the one that just gives you the... You don't get to read it, it just... Is that one of the ones that... Books. Okay. Nothing else in there. I appreciate you hanging with me, Tino. Let me know what I need to do. If it doesn't count to wait, I'm just gonna hold on to him for now. Okay. I didn't mean to take him, but we've taken him. We've taken him.
Don't worry. I can't decide if things are about to get worse or better.
Worse or better.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think. Stormcloak! You're pathetic.
Oh, I'm still crouching. Okay. Oh! Nice.
Let's see if we can find a way out.
Now I do want a bow. Does he have more ammo? Alright. Items. Weapons. Longbow. I'll have to see. I love bows in most of the games, so was there anything else in here I could have gotten? Or is it just running around? Warhammer. Hide. I don't think. Okay, Iron Mace. Just that. Okay, Warhammer. I think I've got those things already. I'm not gonna worry about. Dude, I loot everything, man. I'm super bad about that in games. Yep, there's no going back that way. We are lucky. There's two ways I see here. Crouch. Okay. There's two ways. There's either left or right. What's happening? I'm gonna go. He's running that way. I'm assuming he's gonna wait on me, so I'm gonna go explore real quick. Go left first. Yeah. There we go. Coins. Alright, so I'm assuming it goes all the way to an end. So nothing up here. So, alright, the coin's right here. Nice. Potion. Right here? Okay, at the skeleton. Nice. Yep. Okay, so we came back for that. When it comes to a bow, do you do it like, do I not zoom, or does the zoom happen whenever I start? More. Yeah, but there's gold right there, bud. So when you use it, okay. Nice. Okay, alright. We're learning. Well, we're not learning. Alright. I keep accidentally letting it go too early. Nice. When you level up with it, what happens? I'm running out of arrows quick, huh? You can zoom in slow-mo. Okay, nice. Is there any way to swap weapons? Well, that's kind of convenient. Swap weapons to have more than one weapon on a time, or do I just gotta jump into my inventory? I didn't mean to take that. I don't know what spider eggs are gonna do for me, but you know what? We got them. Alright, so use the ingredients. Or miscellaneous? No. Potions. Frostbite venom. It's 5 health. Add poison longbow. Yes. Dope. Okay. Alright, so nothing. Assuming there might be something on this cart.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. I'll be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step.
Bow bear. Okay, crouch.
You can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
I'm assuming I'm aiming for a headshot here. Oh no!
Easy.
Oh. The arrow's in me, but it's dead. What's back in that cart though? What's happening? Whoa, I got more arrows now.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Okay. To Skyrim. Survival adds the need to eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds additional challenges such as no fast travel, reduced carry weight, and leveling up only when you sleep. See the survival mode entry for the help details. Okay, Tino. First time, should I do survival mode for my first time playthrough? What's happening? Is that a big no? Okay, no, I won't do it for my first time. Okay, so no. The answer enable survival mode. No.
Wait.
Well, he don't want to catch these arrows.
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Okay,
I
so
think we should sleep.
I'm thinking something through right now. I'm thinking something through. I think I'm gonna change some key bindings. Trying to think of what I might do for that. Okay, so let's look that through. Let's go to system, controls. Is B anything? No. Okay, so tab. I think we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna do that. That's why that way it's on the mouse. We'll see what happens. That way I can swap things a little quicker. Let me see how that feels.
See. Comes back.
I don't know what that is. Oh, that's... Okay.
This town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
All right, so now I do need to get map on there. What is this? What button am I pressing on that? Tab? Okay, that's what I'm pressing. System. Controls. Character menu. That's what it is. So quick inventory is what I've got. I'm just pulling Azeron up real quick too. I want to make sure. So I think that's the quick. That's that journal. That's the quick spell book there. With mouse wheel being able to do our field of view or point of view, I'll get rid of that. Crouch. Why does shift say it's run, but it's not? It stops me. Okay. What was Z again? What was Z again? Z is shout or power. E is interact. See, it says... Where'd it go? Run is shift. I don't understand. Always run. Caps, whatever. Weights. Journal. Quick maps. Okay. I'm trying to think. All right, so we'll make that map. Just so we can pull that up right there. Okay. What else? Oh, that was stats, wasn't it? That was stats, so we were gonna bring that back. Yeah, that's what that was. That was stats. Not quick inventory. System tab, escape, we're fine. Journal right there. Don't know what weight is, so we'll hold off on it for now. I assume favorites is going to come into play at some point. Okay, so I think we're good for now. Let me just do this, do that, and then we'll jump back in. Okay, here we go. So if I could technically kill him, couldn't I? I don't want to, but I technically could. Can I go off-road near? We explore. World map. On the world map, locations you have discovered have light icons, while locations you have already heard, only heard about, have dark icons. You can select any location you have discovered to fast travel to it. Current location. All right. We're supposed to be going where? Okay, so talk to Alvor and Riverwood, which we just discovered was where? Oh, right there. Okay, cool. So it's got, she got the quest marker. So I need to go northeast. Okay, nice. It's got a quest. I see the quest marker. I don't know what that stuff is, but...
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you.
I thought we were splitting up, buddy.
General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Join the Imperial Legion. There's a sign here. Riverwood. Falkreath. Helgen. Okay. Deuces.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Mountain. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
This stone right here. Those under the sign of the mage will learn all magic skills 20% faster. You may only have one blessing at a time.
These are the...
Learn combat skills 20% faster. So I assume bowmanship will be
3 of them.
stealth skills. So is bow considered stealth, or is it the combat?
18 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Thief. It's never too late to take charge of your own fate.
I want to make sure I get the right one. Stealth. Okay, stealth would be the bow. Nice. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I just wanted to make sure I was getting the right one. Jumping is kind of awkward in this game, isn't it?
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers. Avoid any complications, alright?
Huh. So is Skyrim pretty open world, so I could basically go off track if I wanted? Oh, God. Yup. 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 Can I get my bow out? Alright, didn't matter. Cool. My question got answered pretty quick. The first hill I decide to walk off the path on, huh? That's my luck usually. Alright, so we got a lot of exploring to do then, huh? Guess where'd that guy go? Ha! Learn, yeah, you'll definitely learn from my mistakes, Dreadnought. I'm learning already. In terms of making mistakes, I'm learning already.
Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle.
Where's your uncle, bud? Yeah, so Dreadnought, I bought the game. I took the wagon ride. I've never played it before at all. I took the wagon ride, and then for whatever reason, I just ended up not playing anymore. I had to get off. And so I can't remember why, but I just ended up never getting back on. So literally the only Skyrim experience I had prior to this was just taking the wagon ride.
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside. then.
Dogs got me PTSD with the wolves.
Something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
It was a pretty big dragon. Yeah, I opened your door, bud.
Sigrid, we have company.
Why are you telling that to the wall, bud? She's down here. Oh. She's downstairs. I don't want to steal it. I'm not going to get myself in trouble that early.
Advar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I've heard so many good things about it, man. When it came out, I was always playing World of Warcraft. That was my main game for a very, very, very long time, so I just never played Skyrim.
A dragon?
Actually, when did it come out? I don't know exactly when it came
You're
out.
not drunk, are you, boy?
No, we aren't drunk.
Let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked
11, yeah. So I was playing WoW during that time.
I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself.
Yeah, I played World of Warcraft for a very, very long time.
I need to get back to Solitude.
I technically still have an active account. I just don't play as much right now.
I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
What do you need help for? Right. So I've got a 7-month-old. So the very fact that my wife gives me the ability and grace to be able to play games, I stream 3 nights a week. I've always been a gamer. She's finally grasped that I'm gonna be a gamer. But she's, like I said, she's been very, very kind to me regarding my liking of games. There was a period of time for a good while where I stopped, and she's allowed me to pursue this. So we'll see what happens. All right, do I just choose what I want? Is he giving me all this stuff? Oh, there's more stuff down here. Okay, okay. I feel like, am I bad for taking it all? Am I bad for taking it all? Because it says take gift, right? Like, I'm not mistaken in that, am I?
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
All right, so talk to Alvor and Riverwood. Talk to the Jarl of Whiterun.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Not that I've already,
Whatever you need.
not already taken a whole bunch of other supplies, but okay, okay, yeah. All of the stuff that I've taken already. Moving on.
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Okay.
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Okay.
Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times.
Understandable.
So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
He looks like he's reading off of a script.
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl. Take what you need, my...
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. We'll talk to him in a second. Sorry, my wife's messaging me. I just wanna... Okay. Just checking something real quick. And Tino and Dreadnought, I think if you both are the ones that subscribed, I really appreciate that. I saw that we went up a couple, so that's super exciting. Okay.
Reefs, of course. May the gods watch over your battle.
Let's go back over this one, because I didn't mean to exit it.
You're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torik, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war.
That would be a question for Tino, because I have no Skyrim experience, Dreadnought.
Start killing each other. We're back to the bad old days. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and
Yeah, thank you, Dreadnought. Thank you, Tino. Once again, I really appreciate it.
A decent living, sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
All right, finally.
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire. And
So
the
apparently
Empire
there's
has
quite a
always
few
supported
options
Skyrim.
for female companions in this.
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor
Also, you can marry one too,
was
Dreadnought.
to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos.
My wife said I better not marry her.
Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started
Unless she
acting
approves.
out.
If I have her permission, then
The
I can
Emperor
get a
had
game
them
wife.
down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
All right, so we exhausted that.
Well,
Hush,
I'd
child. Don't
better get
pester
back
your
to work.
cousin.
You two make yourselves at home.
What's down here? I'm not gonna try to steal anything. Is this where the... Nope. It doesn't say still, but I don't want to... Yeah, I feel like...
Trust you're not planning any trouble. What
No.
can I do for you, friend?
The kid is...
Yourself at home.
I'm not taking anything of yours. I swear. I'm walking away.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to White.
Did you really
Just
see a
down the
dragon?
road from here. From there, you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Okay.
My father. Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
Nice. Proud of you, kid. Alright, so is the forge and stuff out here?
Be careful.
Ow! I don't know how I did that, but... It doesn't say steel on the dagger. Kid has big dreams, right? Okay, Blackfist Forge is used to create new weapons and armor from raw materials. I'm assuming... You lack the require. Okay, so I'll figure out the crafting system out soon. So what do I do with all, like, if my carry weight's only this, do I just start dropping stuff? Do I drop, is it only drop one of them? Nice, okay. But I'd like to sell it. Can I sell it somewhere?
Whatever you need.
All right, is there a vendor here? Hello, does anybody want to buy weapons?
I heard Lucan yelling the other day about a thief.
Sorry, kid. All right, I feel like I'm in a tavern.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
Is that the only thing that with the special edition, Tino?
Did you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, give the weapon to the companion?
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make
We
sure
got
to get a
rooms
fresh
and
batch
food.
soon.
Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Take a look.
Okay, to buy or sell items, select it and press E. Okay, so he will only be able to...
Mm-hmm.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Been poking around. I want to see if I can bonk him. So you're saying give my weapon to a companion? The one I just passed? Okay, hold on. Where'd that guy go? Help this guy. Okay.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village.
Can you train me to be better at archery?
I'll show you what I know.
Oh, okay, so it costs money. Gotcha, okay.
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Okay, deliver Findle's okay. Alright, so yeah, Darren. I've never played it though, so we'll see. A lot of people talk about it. I'm excited to see what it brings. And I've already got people helping me out. Take the money. Okay. Make him your companion first. How do I make? So I help him to get the. I assume to make him a companion, I have to help him, which is to do his thing, which is give the letter to Camilla, right? Then where would Camilla be? Where did he say where Camilla was? Because I have no idea. In the mill?
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter.
Camilla, are you in here?
New to Riverwood? If
Sorry,
you're
I'm
looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
In the trailer building. So which no, that's an inn. Okay. So the tavern. A trader. So I'm assuming trader building? Since you said trailer, I'm gonna go with autocorrect.
Do something.
I said no.
There you go.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Ooh. Okay, so choices matter, eh? Do we follow the deception? Do we tell the truth? Do we keep our integrity about us? Oh, awesome. Thank you, Darren. I didn't see you say that message there. The way that ground control works, I don't know if you ever mess with streaming at all, but ground control is only picking up certain aspects of the chat for some reason. I don't know why. So, okay. Choices matter. We're gonna go with the OG.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what you overheard. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Oh, a bit of this and
A bit of that, huh? Can I sell? I want to sell. Sell one, sell one, sell one. Apparel. Sell one, sell one. I need to equip one, don't I? What does the triangle mean right here? We'll sell that. Belted tunic. Yeah, I don't know what the triangle means. Yeah, let's see what he's got.
Odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I feel like I'm all right. It's the best item you hold of that certain type. Okay, nice. So, someone on Twitch, Mr. Darren over here, Tino, the triangle is just the best item you're currently holding of that type. So, that's nice. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. There definitely seems like there's going to be a good amount of depth to the game, so we'll figure that out.
Damn thief.
All right, so at least this is going to be a quick and easy. Ooh, all right. Can you effectively level up all of these things by the end of the game?
Bad enough.
I'm curious. Yeah. So I started YouTube, Dreadnought. I started YouTube just doing WoW challenges, and then I decided I was gonna start doing stuff live, and then my brother-in-law had me pick up Black Ops 6, playing some competitive play stuff. Started doing some Halo Infinite stuff, but I definitely wanted to get into story lore-rich games too. So it seems like I've got my hands full with Skyrim. There's going to be a lot of learning to do, but I'm about that. All right. We need to go talk to the elf. Where'd he go? I guess nighttime's passed. Just want to hop the fence. Can't hop the fence. How about on the rock? Can we hop the fence on the rock? Nope. That wasn't... Nope. That's not him. He's at the mill. Where's the mill at? Where be ye mill? Oh, right. Probably over here at the water. That would make sense. Thank you for that information, though, Darren. Where is... That's not... Oh. Where'd the elf guy go? Alright, so you can't turn too sharp whenever you're running, huh? Interesting. There we go. Maybe he's inside of his house. He's currently not inside of his house. Oh, there he is.
Camilla, the letter. Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Is he now a companion?
Still here. I'll show you what I know.
So I'm just lacking the gold then, I assume.
What do you want me to carry?
Take the money back. What do you mean? Is the money in the house? Did I leave it? Oh, so I train with him and then take the money back from him?
I'll show you what I know.
Okay, yeah.
I'll head back home if you need me.
No.
Divine smile on you. Lead the way. I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
I assume his arrows are better than longbow's 6.5, 8.7. Right? Give. Okay, so weapons. So I just
follow.
Yeah, I figured that one out. I was just looking for a split second. Items, weapons. All right. So is the hunting bow better? Okay. So is there, when it comes to nighttime, is there anything that I actually need to do? All right, hold on one second. My wifey's going to bed. Going to say goodnight through Kika. Okay, we're back. What's our plan here? So basically, we just need to go straight north. You make money by going if on survival sleep, maybe. Okay, but right now, basically, we have no problem being out at night, except we're probably going to get attacked by a few things. Okay, cool. We go north. And when you do this, basically, I could swap weapons in the middle of combat without any issue because pulling up my inventory pauses the game, I assume. Cool. Okay, thank you, Darren. Those bats. Okay. All right, we'll learn distances and stuff. I don't know. Does killing wildlife like that actually increase the archery skill? All right. I'll be prepared for these wolves. I assume so, Dreadnought. Okay, cool. That's how. Give me the arrow. I'll take the pelt. Might as well keep this out, huh? Avoid giants at first. You know how tempting you make that, Tino? Alright, so those bad guys, or...
Citizen, I'm warning. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone! Citizen, I'm warning. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm.
Be gone!
Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Be on your way.
So there's so many ways I'm getting torn here already, right? Yeah, you said something about giants. I kind of want to find one now. Okay, that begs the question. What happens when you die in Skyrim? What happens? You just go back to the last save point? That is a good question for Tino. Okay, yeah to Dreadnought, Tino, or yeah to me about dying? Remember to save your game. Okay, so I assume system save. All right, cool. Most times beginning of dungeons if you die there. Okay. Where did my guy go? Okay, there he is, right there. Probably both. Probably. Last save. I'll say okay. Okay, I was just rereading that. What is this that I keep clicking on? Okay, that's spells. That's what spells are. Okay. And if I pursue the archery route, the likelihood is I'm probably not going to get a lot of spells, right? Is that a...
That's taken care of. No thanks to you. Huh. Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory only awaits those who triumph. And
That's
their
funny.
companions
I tried to get there genuinely,
must always be
but
hard fought.
I guess that's not what's gonna happen there, huh?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Okay. Well, there was a giant.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell.
Okay, so then journal. Miscellaneous unbound. So I assume this is, yeah, that's a completed quest. First time, I'm destined to be a sneak archer. Yeah, yeah. I like archery in a lot of other games too, so I guess that's what I'm gonna end up being. I'm already using the bow. You called it. It is what it is. I'm rolling with it.
Do your Vasker if you're worth anything in a fight.
That's toxic. But that's okay. A lot of these games go that exact way, so. So, was there anything in Whiterun? There's current Whiterun stables. Our quests. Talk to Jarl of Whiterun. Okay, so Dragon Attack. But that's where he's at, is actually. All right, so he's in here in Whiterun. That's funny. Still got me a giggling going. So, since I've got a lot of people that are experienced with the game, why is it when I press the run keybind, it slows me down? What's that about? Bow of Shadows. I will definitely look for that. I will look for the Bow of Shadows the moment I can find the Bow of Shadows. I'm assuming it's a bow lying in the shadows. 2011 chain controls. Like, yeah, it's got like Alt for sprint and Shift for run, but every time I press Shift, it doesn't. I slow down.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
Gracias.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Oh, it's set to run by default. Okay, the Evelyn weapons are the best. Or no Evelyn weapons are not the best, I guess. I'm assuming that's where I'm heading right there, right? Okay. I know you can do a lot of toxic things.
Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Where's my guy at? Oh, there he is. There he is. He's pathing. He's pathing. So with... Okay, so yeah. So he's saying it's set to run by default. So yeah, it's fine. I'm good with where my sprint button is for now. It's pretty simple.
Nothing? My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruth is not receiving visitors.
Who's this?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
All right. So I'm assuming that's the order of superiority by the qualities. And I'm just on iron. Got a long ways to go.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Maybe I don't want to let them know they were trying to cut my head off.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
Nice.
My lord.
No, it's smiting now. It's forever smiting. Rehovard, it's smiting.
If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
So far, I'm good with all the bindings, though, Darren.
I'll return.
I was just curious why that was the reality. But again, Rehovard said it's set to run by default. So
You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me, suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar.
Tino, how many companions can you have at a single time?
He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Where are we going, bud?
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
Oh, don't we look suspicious?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring
That's
to my
funny.
research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well,
It's a quick
when
change
I
of tone
say
there, bud.
fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Oh, I see something I need to fix. I'm gonna do this real quick. All right. Okay, so we're in this. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Get it over to OBS. Skyrim and Azeron are not locked. Okay, fix that real quick. All right, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that.
Okay, so one companion per game.
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed.
I'm assuming Rohovart, you mean with vanilla, just if you unmod it or something.
Dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Nice. Okay.
An old tomb built by the ancient Norse.
I think I might have Oblivion and Morrowind, if that's another one. I think I've got two of the older ones prior to Skyrim, so.
Little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane...
Yeah, Alexis, I so far so good. But apparently I'm taking the default sneaky archer path. Maybe the second playthrough will get a little bit more unoriginal.
You'll use the arcane enchantment.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, though.
Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. Take a look.
I wonder how spells work. So when it comes to spells, seeing that you can only have one weapon equipped at a time, are there different keybinds for different spells, or do you just go into your quick spells, use that spell, and that's what you cast? Like, what's the dealio with that? Okay, so we're not really worried about that.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Such a menial task, he says. Alright, we'll move on for right now.
Anything what is it that you need?
Neither am I.
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that
Are you talking about the Dragon Reach Keep? Rovar?
Independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
Okay. So favorites is how you do the spells then, I assume.
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these.
The court wizard seems sketch. He
We
seems
must also have ample reserves of water
sneaky.
to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point, and also because he knew he could. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this.
I don't like this
You'll
guy.
be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. What's up here, though? Is this the King's Chambers? Should I not go up here? Tino, right now I stream 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Hey, Paul. How you doing? So far, so good. I'm liking the game so far. Haven't done a whole lot, but... It's a great porch. Haven't done a whole lot yet. But, we'll see what happens. I've heard so many good things about the game. I think I'll be hard pressed to not like it. This type of game's up my alley. I just never played for some reason. Let's not screw around and do something stupid and jump off, huh? We'll have to come back here during the day. Oh, we can go up higher yet?
What do you need?
Just curious. Just exploring.
Be careful.
Alrighty. Yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. Central currently. Pixie in here. Okay, so same thing. So one person's telling me to avoid a giant. One person is telling me to go find one. Somebody that, you know, Tino said avoid the giant. I told him that tempted me. That makes me want to see what happens.
You look tired, friend.
All right, all right. All right, is there anything special I should be doing in here? Okay, so retrieve the Dragonstone.
Dragon or giant will...
He just wants to see me launched into space. Can I not outrun the giant and then, you know, turn around, pop a shot, turn around, pop a shot? Just follow the main quest. So the main quest is what? This one right here. So don't do all the side stuff. Is what you're saying, Hobart? I mean, if I come across it, I'll probably do it. I'm also kind of a completionist. That'll be my problem with just doing the main quest for Hobart. I am very much the type of dude, like, especially if they put something before me, if it is an option to complete, I want to do it. So, but yeah, Paul, that's probably what Hobart wants for me. Long legs. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. All right, so we'll do this one real quick. Once we find the map, and then okay, so I assume southwest is where I need to head. So this away. Okay. All right, so y'all give me conflicting advice, but I'll probably just do all the side quests. Anything that pops up, anything I come across and I find. Wow, back at you, bud. I'm probably just gonna do everything.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
Okay.
Just us against the dragon.
Get this tablet real quick. If you're going on a quest to go to the first city first, first city. What are you talking about though? You're not talking about the where I'm going right here, right? The Bleak Falls Barrow. Dreadnought, yeah. I'm sure that would hurt. I'm sure that would hurt. Speaking of that would hurt, have y'all ever seen that video of the bear that ends up like they were rubbing their back on the elastic fence or a fence, but there's that elastic piece that came up and popped it in its nuts. You ever seen an animal like that? Yeah, so you're Bleak Falls. Okay, so there's a merchant here for Bleak Falls. If you're going to first, or are you talking about going back to Riverwood? You're talking about going river. You literally said it. You literally said Riverwood. I missed that message. Yeah, so I'll run back to Riverwood real quick. And yeah, that's a smart idea, Alexis. Just going in and grabbing the quests as you come across them. But I'm not talking to everybody just yet. I'm not being that exploratory. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm with you now because I just couldn't read Riverwood there for a second, apparently. And yeah, Rehover, I missed the giant. I was way too late. As soon as I heard the commotion, I ran over, but to no avail. Okay. You're talking about these size flowers? Nice. Okay. Easy. What is that? It looks like it wants me, though. Okay, alright. Whatever it was, I wouldn't have been capable. Okay, so we're going to go back to Riverwood real quick. It started running right at me, too. It scared me. I assume with, like, most games, if I run with my weapon not in hand, or sheathed, or stowed away, I run faster, or for longer, less stamina usage, I assume. Did I get to the wrong side? Was I supposed to cross? Or is it this way still? Faster, yes, okay. Still learning the keybinds. Okay, so just need to keep going the way I'm going, I think.
Everything's all right.
That was my guardian angel, huh? It's terrifying. Where'd you go, bud? Oh, God. Where are you going? Hopefully he doesn't drown. Only I can save him. Headless Horseman, just an Easter egg. Okay. And the merchant was... Was it this one? Nope, that's N. Was it here? The trader? Okay, he's here.
The river. My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
You're a strapping young... You're not from around here.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is not the right one, right?
Maybe you're looking for something particular.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in.
A little break-in.
Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
His voice changed.
So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
I'm all for the family feud. Alright, so that's what we're going. Okay.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Nice. Which way then? Which way then? This way? That way?
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
Over the bridge. Oh, that bridge right there. Was she not moving, Rehovart?
This way.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Do I need to talk to her again?
This way.
Okay, well, here we go. I assume the path goes up right through here.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This way.
All right. I believe I am following you, madam, so you don't have to keep telling me this way. I'm already following you this way. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, I've noticed that, the pathing, Rehovart.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Well, have fun. Thank you. Path to the left, up the mountain. I see you. Detected. Oh. The pathing? Oh, I didn't realize mistakes were made. Come on. What is happening? thanks for killing it, bud. I was just here to loot flowers. Save a lot. Okay, so... There we go. Thank you for the reminder. Ooh, there they are. There's some thieves. I'm assuming distance and accuracy gets better whenever... Yeah. Yeah, he's taking my kills, dude. Do I have to adjust for the arc here? Like, what's happening? Sidestepped ya. Oh, oh, ow. Oh, one more. In your face. Woohoo! War cry all you want. Oh, I missed. Sneak does... okay, twice the damage. Not what I was expecting when I looted all of it. Is it better for me to wear hide armor? Yeah, so I definitely get, like, the further you away, you have to adjust with the arc. But when you're up close, does it just still have a natural arc to it? Or is it still shooting kind of like a straight line pretty well? I won't be utilizing that mod. Okay, weapons. Got some. Not really worried about that. Okay, very small arc. You can bash with your bow as well. Okay. Fair enough. Is there anything in here? Now, in a situation like that, say something starts going not my way. I just pop open my inventory and go to potions, and I can use a potion of healing or something, right? In the middle of combat, essentially. Nice, okay. Dope. That sounds horrible. Also have a heal spell. Thank you, Unknown. But as Rehovart has so kindly and lovingly pointed out, I am taking the path of the sneaky archer. Yeah, so Tino told me that. How long do the potions last, for example? So, like, the potion that got applied to my hunting bow, how do I know that the potion is still applied? So, like, the potion of frostbite venom. It is sell it. Sell the scroll, I assume, Rehovart? Oh, so basically, if I apply it to the bow, it applies to an arrow, but the first arrow I shoot, it's done. If I understood that. Gotcha, gotcha, okay. So, save it for specific situations then. I assume this is where I'm still trying to go. Nice. Pause for just a second. Don't want to go any further just yet. Okay, save. Yes. A lot of bandits. Dope. Okay. Sneaky sneak. It looks like we picked up another subscriber too, so thank you so much for that. Okay. My angle is real bad apparently. Yep. I'm a bot. Oh, I missed. Alrighty. Okay, nice. Alright, so we looted... There was 3 of them or 4 of them? It looks like health regenerates over time too. And then we killed them, so... Save. Okay. Skill early game, huh? Sneak. Okay, dope. Yes, whoever it was that subscribed again, I appreciate that. I don't know if that was you, Paul, but I am grateful. So if you guys are hanging out with me, we've now reached our goal of 60. We're on our way to 70. That is the next goal. We're going to go... Our goal will increase in increments of 10 each and every time. Oh. Okay. Eye is shut. Are they sleeping or are they dead? One way to find out, yeah? Okay. Cool. Health potions time freezes, so best for battle. Health spell time doesn't freeze, so best when not in battle. I'm gonna have to get used to like adjusting the angles in which they go. There was one way of confirming that they were dead though, Paul. What I did, I knew for a fact. Oh, okay. Nice. All right, I'm learning a little bit about that. 2 around campfire. Okay, we got him. Is there a quick save key? Assume the game can crash at any moment, because it can and will. Alright, okay, so save again. Yes, there is one, so let's figure that out real quick. Dreadnought, thank you. Controls. Quick save, F5. Alright, so then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the cyborg and figure out the key we want to use. We'll make this key way off over here. F5 for quick save. Okay. All right. So just to make sure, boom, done and did. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me about the quick save key. Alright, I feel like we're about to deal with some spiders, man. Considering those big spiders that jumped out at us earlier. Dope. Probably gonna be haunted for taking the ring. Anything up here? Oh, hold up, hold up. I need to change. There we go. Okay, the true sneak. And then loot everything. Cool. Not missing anything. Just make sure I'm not missing anything from you guys. Again, I appreciate all you being here, helping me out. Learn a new game. And thank you, Dreadnought. Yeah, that quick save is going to help out a lot rather than having to pop the menu open each and every time. So, have any of y'all played Valheim? Has anybody played Valheim? Because I have a funny story about that with my wife. I want to share it. I just want to know if you guys have the understanding of the game. Why did it do that? Hold on. The one thing I don't like, it says it's borderless window, but I have to alt-tab out to actually adjust stuff off screen. So, okay, so played it, no, understand it, yes. Fine, fair enough. There's the crouch feature there makes you where you go like this. You're kind of like crouching like this. And my wife is not a computer gamer by any stretch of the imagination. And so it was just funny. We'd be in our base building. We'd be like smithing stuff, a bunch of little things like that. And all of a sudden she just walks across my screen, just crouched. I ask her all the time, like, why are you always crouching? And so around the house from time to time, I'll just like walk past her, crouch like that. It was so funny. She would accidentally hit the key, not realize it, and then just be walking around crouched. And she did it so often. It was so funny. I'm sure it's not as funny for you guys hearing it because you're not seeing it, but... Whoa, he sidestepped me big time. Hey, boy, you got an arrow sticking up your head. Okay. Arrows. So do I want studded armor? Am I after studded armor? As a sneaky archer here, I'm on default, Rehovart. Standard. Just load it in the game. So whatever the default difficulty is. But he sidestepped the crap out of that shot, just saying. What am I after? Am I after studded armor? I feel like that's the answer is yes. Okay, yeah, so that Rehovart said that earlier, but I didn't know, like, when it comes to being a specific class type, am I trying to only equip certain types of armor? Like, see how I have all this the iron stuff? Do I wear that as an archer? Okay. I got one kiddo. 7-month-old Dreadnought. Didn't mean to do the shield. My carry weight's getting pretty stacked there, eh? Okay, so Paul says that that he hasn't seen any penalty to sneak with heavier armor, but Rehoboth, you're saying it is more effective in lighter armor? Okay, so two people are saying that heavier armor. Well, yeah, it makes sense logistically. Heavier armor makes more noise. There's rationale to it for sure. So maybe we go with studded stuff, and then we go with fur shoes. Okay. Have him carry stuff. Okay, that as well. Not worried about it just yet. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. He's learning stuff at an incredible pace. Just watching him figure things out's awesome, dude. It's been a very, very rewarding journey. Okay. So I'm assuming we're in the right spot. Nothing else to loot here. Oh! 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 No warning from any of you guys, huh? Alright, what's happening? How do I get back through here? The columns. What columns? These columns? These? Do I turn all of them? Or do I make a match? Look at the claw. Master symbols. Are you talking about those two symbols there? Because I matched all these. One is pretty... Yep, that wasn't the right one. And then I can't do anything with these. Is it snake? That? There we go, okay. All right. Okay. Level up. All right. Here we go. None of you guys were around except Tino. I read through the book, so if the reader has not yet had the pleasure of reading the first volume of the series on the life of Eslaf Errol Beggar, he should close this book immediately, for I shan't recap. I will tell you this much, gentle reader. When we last saw Eslaf, he was a boy, an orphan, a failed beggar, running through the wild winter woods of Skyrim. Away from his home of Errolgard, he continued running, stopping here and there for many years, until he was a young man Eslaf discovered that among the ways of getting food, asking for it was the most troublesome. Far easier was it finding it in the wilderness or taking it from unguarded market stalls. The only thing worse than begging to get food was begging for the opportunity to work for the money to buy it. That seemed needlessly complicated. No, as far as Eslaf was concerned, he was best off being a scavenger, a beggar, and a thief. He committed his first act of thievery shortly after leaving Erelgard while in the southern woods of Timbercar and the rugged land near Mount Jensen, just east of the village of Horbeld. Eslaf was starving, having not eaten anything but a rather scrawny raw squirrel. Wait till he finds the lusty Argonian maid. Thanks. Was starving, not having anything but a rather scrawny raw squirrel in 4 days, and he smelled meat cooking and then found a smoke. A band of minstrel bards was making camp. He watched them from the bushes as they cooked and joked and flirted and sang. He could have asked them for some food, but so many others have refused him before. Instead, he rushed out, grabbed a piece of meat from the fire, and wincing from the burn, scrambled up nearest tree to devour it while the bard stood under him and laughed. "What is your next move, thief?" giggled a fair, red-headed woman who was covered with tattoos. "How do you intend to disappear without us catching and punish you?" As the hunger subsided, Eslaf realized she was right. The only way to get out of the tree was without falling in their midst was to take the branch down to where it hung over a creek. It was a drop off a cliff about 50 feet. That seemed like the wisest strategy, so Eslaf began crawling in that direction. "You do know how to fall, boy," called out a young Khajiit, but a few years older than Eslaf, thin but muscular, graceful in his slightest movements. "If you don't, you should just climb down here and take what's coming to you. It's idiotic to break your neck when we just give you some bruises and send you on your way." "Of course I know how to fall," Eslaf called back, but he didn't. He just thought the trick of falling was to have nothing underneath you and let nature take its course. But 50 feet up when you're looking down is enough to give anyone pause. "I'm sorry to doubt your abilities, Master Thief," said the Khajiit, grinning. "Obviously you know how to fall feet first with your body straight but loose to avoid cracking like an egg. It seems you are destined to escape us." Eslaf wisely followed the Khajiit's hint and leapt into the river, falling without much grace but without hurting himself. In the years that followed, he had to make several more drops from even greater heights, usually after a theft, sometimes without water beneath him, and he improved the basic technique. When he arrived in the western town of Jalenheim, these books are so long, dude. Yeah, I'm reading it because I'm enjoying it, but they are rather long. I'm a fairly quick-paced reader. Jalenheim, on the morning of his 21st birthday, it didn't take him long to find out who was the richest person, most deserving of being burgled. An impregnable palace in a park near the center of town was owned by a mysterious young man named Sabiu. Eslaf wasted no time in finding the palace and watching it. A fortified palace, he had come to learn, was like a person with quirks and habits beneath its hard shell. It was not an old palace. Evidently, whatever money this person... Oh, that's probably a D at the end, huh? But I don't know. The person had come into was fairly recent. It was regularly patrolled by guards, implying that the rich man was fearful of being burgled. With good reason, the most distinctive feature of the palace was its tower rising 100 feet above the stone walls, doubtless giving the occupant a good defensive view. Eslaf guessed that if the person was as paranoid as he guessed him to be, the tower would provide a view of the palace storehouse. The rich man would want to keep an eye out on his fortune. That meant that the loot couldn't be directly beneath the tower, but somewhere in the courtyard within the walls. The light in the tower shone all night long, so Eslaf boldly decided that the best time to burgle was by the light of day, when the person must sleep. That would be the time the guards would least expect a thief to pounce. And so, when the noon sun was shining over the palace, Eslaf quickly scaled the wall near the front gate and waited. Hidden in the crenellations, the interior courtyard was plain and desolate, with few places to hide, but he saw that there were two wells, one the guards used from time to time to draw water and slake their thirst, but Eslaf noticed the guards would pass by the other well, never using it. He waited until the guards were distracted just for a second by the arrival of a merchant in a wagon bearing goods for the palace. While they were searching his wagon, Eslaf leapt elegantly, feet first, from the wall into the well. It was not a particularly soft landing, for as Eslaf had guessed, the well was not full of water but gold. Still, he knew how to roll after a fall, and he didn't hurt himself in the dank subterranean storehouse. Dank. Yep. Okay, I thought it said dark for a second. He stuffed his pockets with gold and was about to go to the door, which he assumed would lead to the tower, when he noticed a gem the size of an apple worth more than all the gold that was left. Eslaf found room for it down his pants. The door did indeed lead to the tower, and Eslaf followed the curving stairwell up. Okay, I probably won't read all the books going forward because this is like super lengthy. Maybe I'll do that something off stream or something. But I'm almost to the finish, so I'm just going to finish it. The door did indeed lead to the tower, and Eslaf followed its curving stairwell up, walking quietly but quickly. At the top, we found the master of the palace's private quarters, ornate and cold, with invaluable artwork and decorative swords and shields on the walls. Eslaf assumed the snoring lump under the sheets was the person, but he didn't investigate too closely. He crept to the windows and looked out. He was going to be a difficult fall for certain. He needed to jump from the tower, past the walls, and hit the tree on the other side. The tree branches would hurt, but they would break his fall, and there was a pile of hay they had left under the tree to prevent further injury. Eslaf was about to leap when the occupant of the room woke up with a start, yelling, "My gem!" Eslaf and stared at him for a second. This happens to be one of the long ones for sure. And no, I'll probably never do audiobooks because I have a hard time pronouncing people's names, as you can see by me going the person. Eslaf was about to leap when the occupant of... Okay, we already read that. I think this is a typo. Eslaf and stared at him. Eslaf stared at him for a second, wide-eyed. They looked alike. Not surprising since they were brothers. Eslaf Errol's story is continued in the book Warrior. Okay, whew. All done. Moving on. Okay. I assume I'm going the right way to get what we need here, right? Just keep going down, down, down. He's so much better than me. Rough. He's so much better. Oh, so okay, so level up. Are you saying I leveled up, or I need to do it? Is there something I need to do? Oh, okay. When your level increases, you must choose to increase your health, magicka, or stamina. You can also select a new perk at this time, or save it for later. Available perks are highlighted in each constellation. Okay, so I can choose one of these. So I assume is stamina probably the thing I'm going to want to do as a sneaky archer. HP and archery. Okay, so health, okay, and then I look for archery. Okay, what do I do? Perks to increase. Bows do 20 more damage. And I can only do... I can't do this one because I have to complete this one first, right? You want this perk? Yes. I will need stamina. Okay. Alright, so the right thing was done. Fireball! Fireball! Anything over here? Coins. We're gonna be very wealthy. Do I have to cut through this or something? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. So, you guys said it right as I was thinking it. Oh. Oh. Aha. Oh. I'm assuming headshots and stuff like that do more damage.
Over here. You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share this treasure with anyone?
Okay, well, what did we run ourselves into? Peril. Boop. There's no parrying though, right? And y'all more trying to get clapped? Yeah, there's another one. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, okay. You want the bow though? That's what it is. Yep. All right. Golden Claw journal. All right. So let's take all the hide stuff. Oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to drop. Okay. Use him as a mule. Use him as a mule.
I've got your back.
Trade some things with you. Weapons. Nope. Weapons. We'll give him that. Okay. It's give. We're doing pretty good now. What's his weight? Does it tell you what his weight is? You need to trade some things
What
with
do you want me to carry?
Is that his weight? Does he have a weight? You can favorite your bow so you can quickly switch between them. And okay, so I'll have to shield bash. No, I don't know about shield bash. In archery, you do not ever select the one that paralyzes when it's broken. Okay, I won't select. And then hold the shield up and hit with the attack. He does, but you can't see it. Okay.
You lead, I'll follow.
We got the golden claw. At the end of the day, that's what matters. That's this guy. But let's go look at our apparel real quick. Apparel. Because, good gosh, we got a lot of stuff. Because I feel like we should probably be using the studded armor. And then the hide. Ooh, that's really bad. Hide helmet. Hide braces. Fur shoes is better. Okay, so I guess fur's the way to go. 25, and then studded is 25 with 6 weight. Yeah, same thing. Okay. So I guess that's just what we're after here. Okay, so shield bash is similar to a parry mechanic. Okay, he won't take anymore. Nice. Yeah, he's kind of crazy, isn't it? The elves of this game are not your beautiful standard elves. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so I think we're fine at the moment. And then you said I can favorite it. I can favorite it. F is favorite. What button is F? I don't know what button is F on my Azeron right now. So let me figure that out. We'll make that F. Weapons. And what does favoring it do? Just keep it at the top. Oh, favorites right here. Nice. Iron sword, and then apparel. So we got the golden claw. I assume there's nothing else. I don't like that sound, though. Well, that doesn't look good, does it? Oh! So, is there a way to... Is it just because I stepped on that ruin? Yep, okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, my bad, dude. Oops. I ran through a couple rooms I didn't loot. Don't taunt me with that. Is it when I was chasing him? Because I felt like... oh, yeah, here's where I didn't loot. What was that? Gold coin? Yes, please. Alright, I feel like I did loot most everything else. You should be able to switch favorite weapons outside of inventory, but I don't know your key bindings. Okay, Alright, so then let's... Stream's probably gonna be ending a little bit soon. So let's focus on that. I'll use your help on that. Let's go pop this open. Controls. Favorites. Q. Okay, so then... maybe that's what I'm trying to do. Outside of inventory. We could do... This could be Q. Right there. Ah, okay. So there we go. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Okay. We'll get all the key bindings. That was the thing I was concerned about with starting the game. I think I've looted everything else here, right? This was the only other place I didn't really loot. Because I looted everything else over there, but maybe... Yep, okay. That's the stuff I'm missing. Is there anything else I'm missing? Bind them to numbers. Oops, I didn't mean to fire the arrow. Okay, then I probably will start using my MMO ice on this one. You can kill your follower when they're down there. We'll need to be careful not to hit them. No, you know, the only wood elf follower in the game. Nothing important. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay. Well, we missed this section. I don't know that I need any... What would I need linen wraps for? I'll take a couple because I don't know, but... Oh, nothing else important. I thought you said, you know, nothing important. He's the only wood elf follower in the game. Don't. Good job. Thank you. Sneak. All right, I'm going to continue on just a little further, just for a few more minutes. Is that one not popping out? Cape mod, they can make capes of that, nothing. Okay. You need the wraps for money, nothing else. Ancient Nord arrows. Ancient Nord bow. I like see. Alright, so nope. Weapons. Hunting bows 9, 7, 11, 12. So that's the best, and then we're gonna favorite it. Go to favorites, we'll unfavor that. So that's one of the things I'll work on. I'll probably off stream, I will probably come on and try to set up a few more key bindings now that I've actually got something set up with the game, because I don't like how you can't get into the menu outside of being in the game. But now that I know, I'll just spend some time off stream, coming working on a few things to make sure I understand that. Make sure more bow. So I assume this bow is just inherently better. There seems to be a crate up here. Oof. Alright, so I'm learning the lockpicking. Jeez Louise. Alright. There we go. Another scroll. Ma'am, he said sell it. Is it? Oh no, boy. What are you doing? Can you increase the difficulty in the middle of the game? Why is it going back? It's glitching out on me. It's okay. Let's try this again. Settings, gameplay. We're on a depth. Why is it doing this? It won't go back. What is happening? You see this, right? Alright, we'll just bump it up to expert. How about that for now? Woo, that was a big hit. I might be going melee. I don't know. That's not what I wanted. Now the fun begins, he says. Pull the chain? What chain are we talking about? What chain? Oh, that one. Does that stop that? Beautiful. Wonderful. Oh, no. I'm missing everything. No chains. Crouchable for shooting. Should probably increase the difficulty if this is your first time playing, but that is up to you. Okay, yeah, I did increase. You deal more damage, but you also take more damage. Dead 3, 2, 1. Was Dreadnought predicting I died? Oh, shouldn't increase difficulty. Oh. There's a chain there. I don't know what that chain's for, but we can test it. I bet you that's our way out. Okay. All right. And okay, I'm gonna go ahead and probably call stream right here. Okay, let me. I think we'll. I don't know what we're gonna do with the difficulty. I'll ponder that over tonight and into the next stream. Next time, today's Sunday. I'll be live again Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central. But before I go, I just want to talk about a few things on here. Bone mill is an alchemy ingredient, by the way. Okay, so I'll start picking up the bone mill. First off, thank you guys for all subbing. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I have no intentions on any type of viral growth, but it is fun. It is exciting when people are joining the channel, especially for a game like Skyrim. Again, first experience we've got going on right now. So far, so good. There's some nerves about it. I don't want to suck at the game, but I usually don't suck at the game. But I appreciate all you guys kind of guide me through this. There's been some conflicting advice, but that's okay. There's a bunch of different people play the game different ways. That's a-okay. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the archery. Let me actually ask that question because of that. Are you able to change some of your... So now that I've leveled up that one archery, am I able to change that? Or am I just bound to that this playthrough? I'm going to see real quick before I hop off. I'm just kind of curious about some of these questions. So I'm going to see what you guys say. You'd also put perks in a one-handed personally as well. Okay. So kind of mix between the two. Leveling up some one-handed perks along with archery. Just that way when I get in these tight spaces maybe. That makes sense. There's some validity to it. Nice. Okay. So basically, as long as I do everything, I can max out everything. Plenty of perk points. Okay, cool. So we'll do a quick save. All right. Well, this was fun, figuring a few things out. No max level, so it can keep going on and on. All right, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end on that note. Thank you guys so much for your time. Your time is valuable. You could have spent anywhere. You spent it here with me. I'm grateful for that. You stood. Okay, I can't talk around. You stuck it out through all the reading of the books and all that good stuff too. The noobishness that is me and Skyrim. And I'm having fun with it. That's all that's going to matter at the end of the time. So thank you again. And there are times you want to fall back to your sources. It's complicated, but all possible. Cool. All right. Well, again, thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys have a blessed night. We will catch you on the next one, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central.